Oh, hi there everyone. So I wanted to do a review of this awesome Silverback bike. So this is the Silverback Sphere 1 hardtail mountain bike. So this is the large size frame, so you get the 29 by 3 inch semi-fat tyres. So if you look over here you can see they're reasonably wide, but not mega fat like your 4-inch tyres. These are a 29 though, so they're larger diameter than the 26 by 4 inch, which is your sort of classic fat bike tyre. Now I think this is a 2016 model, just by looking at specs online. This is my third Silverback bike that I've owned, and this bike is just an absolute amazing bike to ride, in pretty much every way. So you've got obviously you've got the large tyres to start with, so you can run them on high pressure for road or lower pressure for trails, etc. So I do mostly road riding as a commuter bike, but I also use it to go down to Rotorua and other mountain bike areas and hit some trails with it. It's got a 1 by 11 cassette with a SRAM GX rear derailleur. Just zoom in on that there, and yeah, so no front derailleur, just a single chainring up the front, so just simplifies the whole setup. You've got some nice Shimano SLX brakes on the front and rear, and SRAM shifter. I haven't put a dropper post on it yet, but that's my plan, to put a dropper post for control on the left hand side, so I can really, maximize the usability out of this bike. So I've still got the factory saddle on there, haven't changed that yet. But this bike is it's just so awesome, and I love how the handlebar is adjustable. The angle of the handlebar, that's a real plus, compared to just your standard mountain bike with a fixed angle. It's also got these rubber grips that someone's put on at some stage, because I didn't buy this bike new. Even though there's a tear there, it still holds up alright and gives you a nice ability to rest your palm of your hand on those grips, so it's a much more comfortable ride. Now Silverback is a German brand. I first purchased the Silverback Sport, which has got a three cog up the front and 9 at the back, just a sort of entry level mountain bike, and I've still got that, which is going really well. But this bike I'm riding now, I'm not really riding anything else. Just an amazing bike all round. It's got the Manitou shocks, with plenty of travel there, and I like the way that the exposed part of the fork is black rather than chrome, and so you don't see all the rust accumulation and worry about stuff there. So it just gives a very clean look, and the angle of the frame is just angled really well to take a beating downhill, and aggressive enough but not too aggressive that you can just cruise around on it quite easily. So what else is there to say? There's the tyre specs. These are the original tyres, I'm pretty sure. I was just very lucky to find this bike second hand, and I knew I had to have it straight away. So if you ever see one of these available, I highly recommend you get it, okay? Because it can do everything. It's one bike, and it can do your commuting, it can do your going to trails, can do all that sort of thing. You go hit some mountain bike tracks with it. It just gives you that flexibility without having to have two bikes. Now the 29 by 3 inch tyre is not a very common size. I don't even know if they make any of bikes with that tyre size, but I know that you can get replacement tyres and tubes for them, so it's not that big an issue. That is the Silverback Sphere 1. and we'll just finish off with, you can see the logo there, and there's a little Sphere 1 on the end there, and they call this a slim fat, which is quite cute, isn't it? But yeah, amazing construction. Really, they've thought about everything here, and just an amazing bike all round. So if you see one, grab it. That's my recommendation. Okay, until next time, cheers.